So when I was in high school, I remember wanting to make a difference in my school and in my community, so much so that I asked my MLA if I could have a meeting with him at the legislature. He said yes. It was a great experience, and now that I'm running for elected office, it's really important to me that I involve young people in a meaningful way. So give them a listen.
Over the past few years, EPSB has begun to make an amazing framework for supporting student mental health. However, as we all know, life has thrown quite a few curveballs at us, and a lot more has to be done to improve. Things like stronger mental health supports for students of all ages in the face of COVID outbreaks at their schools, furthering concepts of inclusive education to make sure all kinds of students are accepted within the school community, and much more. I know that Julie, after working with her on this campaign and almost having grown up seeing the impacts of her volunteer work in the community, is the right candidate to represent the parents and students of Ward F.
This year has made it more clear than ever that racism and inequality has been and still is prevalent within our school system. This is why I started a social equity club at my school to help tackle some of the inequalities that we currently face within our school systems. Seeing candidates such as Julie gives me hope that we can truly be indulged within an environment that is safe and just for everyone.
Hey guys, I believe one of the top priorities any school trustee should have in their minds is to enhance and improve our school gardens and community by adding more trees and color. This way we will not only learn to appreciate the surrounding beauty, but especially when we've been trapped in our houses for quite a long time, but also help us with bouncing our mental energy back so that we can succeed in our professions and in school. I can say this because I almost did 15 months of online school. Crazy, right? And the only way I fought through that difficult time was going on bike rides every single day with my brother.
I support the campaign because my family doesn't have a car, and I've always relied on walking, cycling, and busing to get to school and my extracurricular activities. Julie's advocacy and hard work on projects such as these bike lanes have had a huge impact on my everyday life, and it's really important to me that my future EPSB trustee continues to support projects that make my commute safer.
Throughout the past year and a half, we have seen the toll that COVID has taken on everybody. Masking policies are in place so that we can start to live as close to normal as is possible. Students and their families shouldn't have to sacrifice health for the sake of an in-person education. We need to work as a community to give students the help they need so they can stay safe while also receiving a great education.
I remember when I was in high school, Julie was advocating and leading the way in order to ensure that Scona Pool was able to remain open. As a pre-service teacher, I've come back to help Julie with leading her youth committee, as I believe it is so important to amplify youth voices within our community. I really support Julie because she's taking a firm stance on ensuring that our students have a high-quality curriculum before it hits the classrooms.
October 18,